What's going on, chat? Welcome everybody. If you're watching on YouTube in the future, welcome to you. We're here at Yakima Airport in Washington. We've got TPC GA Tuesday tonight. So we're gonna be taking a flight up from Yakima up to Victoria, up in Canada, and we're gonna do some sightseeing along the way. We'll stop and look at the Olympic Mountains, and we may request one of the VFR transitions over Seattle Airport, so we might get to fly real nice and low over Seattle. Hopefully there'll be some jets taking off and landing below us. We'll start our briefing here in a couple minutes, and then we've got TPC briefing at 8. I wanted to start a little bit early since I'm usually slow to get off the ground. Got the airplane parked over here. We're flying the Cessna 310R by Milviz. November 5097 Juliet. Alright, let's go have a seat. We'll finish up our burger and talk about this flight. Like I said, it's GA Tuesday. We're flying with the Pilot Club. I forgot what he named the event this evening. It was the Olympic Mountains, and it's now changed to Mount Rainier. I'm still calling it the Olympic Mountains, since that's what we're going to go do. I think along the TPC route, you're only really passing Rainier, but we're going to go check out the Olympics on the west side of Seattle as well. We're going to kind of deviate from the TPC flight plan a little bit and go do some exploring. So we're going to start off at Yakima, and we're going to end up at CYYJ. Here's a look at the route that we're taking. Here it is on SkyVector. This is the route the TPC will be doing. We're probably going to break off somewhere by Seattle, Tacoma, and go out this way. And I think also after we depart Yakima, we're going to go check out Rainier as well. We probably won't do a full circle, that might take too much time. But we'll come and fly in this area and check it out. I think these guys might be doing a touch and go at Ranger Creek. I'm not too sure about that. We'll find out during the TPC briefing. So here's the plan for us. We're going to be departing Yakima out to the northwest. Weather right now, winds are 140 at 3, so out of the east-southeast. 10 statute miles clear, temp -1, dew point -6, altimeter 3019. Winds out of the southeast, so we'll depart runway. I guess we'll take runway, looks like 9 will be the long one. Having a brain fart here as to where I am on the airport. I think we're up here is where the restaurant is, so we're going to do a taxi here along Bravo behind runway 22. We'll keep on Bravo, and then we'll hang a right turn on Alpha down to runway 9. That is assuming there's no ATC on. At the moment, I don't think we have any ATC covering Yakima, so we'll be on our own. Last time I checked, it was just Seattle approaches online. Hopefully we'll get some more controllers popping up closer to event time in about 20 minutes. So we'll take off runway 9. We'll do a left downwind departure out to the east. I'm sorry, out to the west. Out to the west. By that time we should already see Rainier. We can just start heading that way. And we'll go check out Rainier for a little bit. Then after that we'll head over towards Seattle, Tacoma. And I'm thinking about doing one of the VFR transition routes. So if we look at the TAC chart, it's these little white and red arrows that go across the field here. You can read these little boxes. We've got the Seahawk transition, and this is the transition you use when the 1.6s are in use. So when they're landing south, we take the Seahawk transition 1500 MSL to 2500 MSL as assigned by ATC. We do need Bravo clearance, and we do need to be talking to ATC before we can cross through the Bravo. If they're landing and taking off north, it'll be the Mariner transition, which is the same thing, just further down south here on the airfield. So the Seahawk transition takes you over the runway threshold of 16 center, which is up here where my cursor is. So you come up this way, and then you break off to the west, and then outside the Bravo, and then you're free to go. If they're landing north, then it's going to be, you're going to be flying over the threshold of 34 center, which is down here at the bottom of the field. So we'll be on this little line here, and then breaking out to the west. Let's see what the weather's looking like here in Seattle. Currently marginal VFR, winds also out of the east at 3, 10 statute miles, overcast at 2700, temp 5, dew point 0, altimeter 3025. So winds are favoring north flow, but it's almost a direct crosswind, and it's only 3 knots. So it could be north or south. We'd have to check in on the ATIS or talk to approach and see what they have to say. So once we get over here after Rainier, we'll join at Kent, this VFR waypoint. That's the start of the transitions, and depending which one we get, we're either going on the north end of the field or the south end of the field. Then we're going to come out here. Once we're clear of the Bravo, we can climb up a bit, and we can go check out the rest of the Olympic Mountains out here to the northwest. We've got Mount Olympus being at 7969. And there's several other smaller ones here. Mount Deception, 7788. We've got Mount Angeles, 6454, and so on. After we check out the mountains, we'll continue up north, and we'll head into Victoria. Victoria is a customs port of entry for Canada. I've already filed my VFR flight plan. You do need to be on a flight plan, whether that be VFR or IFR, if you're flying into Canada from the US. You also need to go online and fill out, you need to go to APIS and fill out some forms online. And then you also need to call them about 2 hours before landing in Victoria. So before we take off today, I'm going to give them a call. I think it's CanPass. This is the people that you call. You let them know that you're going to be landing in Victoria in about 2 hours. So we'll do all that. We'll be squared away. That way we don't have any trouble with customs once we land in Victoria. We're not met up with any AR-15s or whatever they use over there in Canada. Batons, knives. Anything else to talk about? Airspaces. Yakima is a class Delta, so if ATC's online, we'll be talking to Tower for our VFR departure. Going out this way. A lot of this is wilderness area around the mountains. They don't really want you flying below. Usually it's like 2,000 feet AGL. Yeah, we're not going to be that low anyways. We'll probably go up to 85. 80, yeah, maybe 85 or so. We'll keep a couple of miles away from the actual peak. Then we've got Seattle's class Bravo, of course. Our route is going to take us, it's something like this. So we've got a shelf here from 5,000 to 7,000, and then coming in here looks like 3,000 to 10,000, and then as you get closer it gets lower. So once we're clearing the mountains and getting closer to the Bravo, we'll start descending down. We'll get down to, I don't know, 1,500, 2,000 or so. We'll contact approach our tower and see if we can get that VFR transition route. Out this way. We've got some, okay, there's some prohibited airspace here. I'm not sure what this is. Over the town of Bangor, so we're going to avoid that. Definitely not fly into that, but we should be fine. Coming off the VFR transition, we're going to go out west over the mountain, so we'll be well clear of that. There's a couple of MOAs in the area, and I think they are active. This one over here, the Olympic MOA. Let's see. Yeah, so here they are, highlighted in orange on Garmin Pilot. If we read the NOTAM, military operational area is activated. It's effective for another 3 hours, so for our entire flight today. So we're going to avoid flying through the MOA, so we're not going to go on the other side, on the west side of the mountains. We're just going to keep it along the east side here. We are legal to fly into a MOA, but if it's active, why would you? Unless, you know, unless you live over here at one of these fields and that's your final destination, you have to get in. There's no point in flying in there. And if you are flying to one of these airports, you better be talking to approach so he can keep you away from those fast movers. That's it, moving up north. There's some more restricted stuff in here that I think we're going to be well clear of. And then there's the Chinook MOAs that we're just going to kind of fly right through. And then we've got to contact whichever center or approach controller over there that covers Victoria before we cross into their class Bravo. So that is the plan. We discussed our route, the weather, ATC, airspaces. I think we covered pretty much everything. Okay, looking again at the weather up here towards Victoria, you can see that all these little green dots start to turn blue, so it's marginal, likely lower ceilings than full VFR, probably 2,800, yeah, 2,600 foot ceilings. We shouldn't have a problem getting in VFR to Victoria, but if things worsen and we can't, we can always just cancel and come over here, maybe land at Alpha Whiskey Oscar, or maybe Skagit Bravo Victor Sierra. So we'll keep that. And there's a couple of fields here with plenty of runway for the 310. Anybody have any questions? Feel free to ask. If you're a TPC member and you're scared to fly the events, you have any questions about anything, always don't hesitate to ask. Always happy to help. Let's walk out to the airplane and let's get her pre-flighted. Airplane has been sitting for a couple of hours, so I am going to do pre-flight. I don't know where the gate is here. We're going to pretend like it's all the way at the end down here. And we jumped it. There she is, November 5097 Juliet, our bird for today. Cessna 310. Just downloaded the update, I think last night. There's a recent update, Milviz. Airplane flies a little bit better than it did. Pretty happy with it. Alright, one thing I want to know, can you open the doors in MSFS without going inside and having to do it from the inside? No? Yeah, they need to make a way so you can open the doors from the outside so that you can actually enter the airplane without teleporting inside. Okay, parking brake is set. Everything's idle cut off. We'll open up the cowls. Fuel can stay off for now. Gear levers in the down position. Flaps are in the up. All of our switches are off. Check our fuel. I loaded about 35 gallons in each tank, the main tanks, and we've got nothing in the auxiliaries. Good enough for about 3.5 hours in the Cessna 310. This flight, if we were to fly it direct, it's only going to take an hour. With sightseeing and possible stops, it might take us 2. So we've got plenty of fuel. Let's bring our flaps down for our walk around. They're underneath the wing in the 310. I forget what these type of flaps are called. Alright, flaps down. We can also test our lights and pitot heat, so let's get all of that on. Lights. And pitot heat. Right strobe and nav is working. Our right landing light's working. Nose light's good. Left landing's good, left nav, left strobe. Rotating beacon up top. Our white nav in the back. Lights are good. Let's go touch the pitot tubes, make sure our pitot heat's working. And it is. Alright, so we'll turn off our lights. And pitot heat and batteries coming off. And I will go walk around the airplane. We'll start back here, looking at the flaps. Underneath the engine. ailerons. Wingtip. We'll check our fuel visually. Close up the cap. And then we'll drain some from the sumps and take a fuel sample. I don't know where the sumps are in the 310. Pretend like they're right here and use our fuel tester. Fuel looks good. We'll dump that back in there. Leading edge of the wing, the top and bottom. Everything looks normal. Our right main. Our struts, our wheel. Nothing's leaking. Looks like all the bolts and pins are there in the linkage. Coming up to our right engine, we'll check inside the cowling, make sure there's no birds or anything nesting up in there. We'll tug on our belt, make sure our belt's nice and tight. Prop and spinner. Look good. And we'll also check the oil, make sure there's sufficient oil in there for our flight. Close that up. And we'll continue. Looking at the windshield. It's nice and clean. Our nose. Pitot tubes are clear. Nothing blocking our pitot tubes. Our nose wheel. Strut. Our tire. We've got, I think these are cargo doors, they're all closed. Our baggage door up front, closed and locked. Left engine, propeller spinner. Check inside the cowling. Our belt's nice and tight. Check the oil. Oil's good. Our left main. Good. Same thing here, leading edge. Check our fuel. Left aileron on the wing. Let's drain a fuel sample in the left tank, from the left tank. And it looks good. We'll dump it back in there. Caps are closed. Flaps on the left look good. Static ports clean. All of our antennas look good. Back here to the tail section. Nothing out of the ordinary. Check our elevators. Normally you'd grab them physically with your fingers and test for full range of motion and look at the hinges and things and make sure all the cotter pins and bolts are in place. Doesn't let me move the control surfaces in drone view enough MSFS, so we can't do that. Vertical stabilizer. Those static wicks. And same thing on the other side. Alright, as I continue or finish off our pre-flight, we're going to tune into TPC Discord for the briefing. Other static ports clean. Baggage doors closed and locked. That's it. Let's get rid of our chocks before we forget. It's gonna be me and one passenger today. Chocks are away. What I like to do when I'm done with the pre-flight is just go one last little walk around from afar and make sure all of our covers are off. Chocks are removed, tie-downs are removed. All of our oil caps and fuel caps are closed, and all of our doors are closed. She's ready to go. Alright, we'll start getting her warmed up. I've got my checklist here printed off of Milviz's POH manual, whatever. This is the abbreviated checklist off of Milviz for the 310, which is what I've been using. Before starting engines, pre-flight complete, cabin doors latched and secure. Let's go ahead and close this. Cabin doors latched and secured, control locks are removed. Seats, belts, shoulder harnesses are adjusted and secured. Fuel selectors on the main tanks. Landing gear lever is down. Mixtures and throttles, we'll set those. Full mix. Full props. We'll open the throttles about an inch. Switches and circuit breakers all set. Everything's off except for our anti-collision light. All of our circuit breakers are all in. Battery and alternators. Landing gear lights are 3 green. And all warning lights, we'll test those. So any light on the panel that doesn't light, we can push it to test. Like this one here in the center. We're just going to test all of our lights. That's it. And lights as required, we'll just start with our anti-collision light. Alright, we're clear to start. Let's make sure we're clear all around. Clear! Magnetos. We'll start with the left side, we'll prime for 3 seconds and then hit the starter. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3. She goes. Oil pressure is in the green. Bring her throttles down to 1000 RPM. Lean the mix out. And our boost pump, or our auxiliary pump, goes to low. Right side, we're clear right. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3. She goes. Oil pressure is in the green. Throttle to 1000. Mixture. And fuel pump. We get our avionics and our nav light on. Bring our flaps up. And our transponder, 1200. Let's go ahead and swap mode C straight away. We'll stay on 122.8 for now. I'll check again for ATC here in a minute. Oops. Alright, pumps are on low and engine instruments are checked. Before taxi, avionics are on and set. Let's run through our flight instruments. We're indicating 0 in the airspeed, we're level in the attitude. We'll set our altimeter to the local setting, and we're within 75 feet. We're not indicating a turn, everything's level. Our DG matches our compass, and we're indicating 0 on the VS. Okay, we've got YKM ground and tower online, so we have ATC out of YKM. That's exciting. ATIS is going to be on 25.5. Alright, before we do our run-up, we're just going to let her warm up here for a couple minutes. And I think I'm going to just knock out my run-up right here. There's nobody behind us. No cars, no people. Yeah, I'm just going to do it here in about a minute or two. Not even sure what to put in here. I guess let's put that first airfield that they were thinking about stopping at. The one right next to Mount Rainier. Let's put 2-1 whiskey in there, just as a reference. Pick up the ATIS. 125.2. That's not the right frequency. 125.25.
Temperature -4, dew point -7, altimeter 3020. Visual approaches are in use. Landing and departing runways 22 and 27. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. Advise on initial contact. You have Bravo. Yakima Tower information, Bravo 0053 Zulu. Winds calm, visibility 10, skies clear. Temperature -4, dew point -7, altimeter 3020. Visual approaches are...
Alright, we've got information Bravo. Winds are calm, looks like they're using 27 and 22. Altimeter's 3020 set on both of them. We've got 3,800 feet of runway at 2-2, so if he gives us 2-2, that's perfectly fine. Oh, 2-7's right here anyways, never mind. I forgot they were landing, or taking off west. Alright, cool, so right in between both runways. Sweet. Alright, let's do our run-up. I'm gonna do it first based off memory, it's the normal usual stuff, and then we'll back it up with the checklist afterwards and make sure that I covered everything. I'm on the brakes, mixtures coming in full rich. We're gonna throttle up to 1700 RPM. We're gonna test our magnetos. Should see a small drop. Left engine, small drop. Back to both. Left engine, right mag. Good drop, back to both. Right engine, left mag. Good drop, back to both. Right engine, right mag. Good drop, back to both. Props should drop to around 1200 RPM. Second time looking for a rise in manifold pressure and a rise in oil pressure. Both sides. Props are checked. Engine instruments, everything's in the green. Oil temps, oil press, cylinder head temps are all in the green. Suction's in the green. Fuel flow looks good. Alternators. Are checked. We can throttle back to idle and do an idle check. Alright, shadow's nice and smooth, back up to 1,000. And we'll lean our mix back out, we'll bring it back in on lineup. Flight controls. Aileron left, aileron right. Elevator up, elevator down. Rudder left, rudder right. Flight controls. 3 incorrect. And flaps are set. 0 for takeoff, and trim is set for takeoff. Okay, before takeoff checklists. We did our run up, 1700. We tested our alternators, vacuum was checked, magnetos, propellers, engine instruments. Fuel quantities checked. Cow flaps are locked open. Trim tabs are set, wing flaps are up. Propeller sinker phaser, this airplane I don't think has one. Flight instruments and avionics are set. Lights as required. And our fuel pumps are on, flight controls have been checked. We're all set. I missed 2 here in the back end. I did not see ice protection, not required. Actually, I think there was a couple of icing SIGMETs or AirMets. We might encounter some icing once we get closer up to Victoria where there's clouds, but out here we're not going to have a problem. So no ice for now, no probe heat. Seatbelts and shoulder harnesses are secured. Alright, speeds. Take off and climb to a 50-foot obstacle with 0 wing flaps in the Cessna 310. You rotate at 92. And landing speed or approach speed with 35 wing flaps is 93. I'm going to round both of those up to 95 just to make it easier for us. So we're going to take off 95 knots and land 95 knots. If we lose any engines on the runway, we're going to pull both throttles back and apply max braking and stop as quick as we can. If we're airborne and below blue line, which is looks like 105 knots on our airspeed indicator, anything below blue line, we're gonna pitch down and land straight ahead. Above blue line, we'll establish a climb, and then we'll identify, verify, and feather, and clean up the airplane, all that good stuff, and then we'll turn back for Yakima. All right, are you ready? Ground's going to be on 121.9. Tower's going to be on 33.25. I'm not going to pick up flight following initially, but we might pick it up once we depart Rainier. Think about it.
In Pilot Club 4208, resume taxi runway 27 via Alpha Bravo Alpha 1, cross runway 22 at Bravo.
Continue taxi crossing runway 22 and then continue on Alpha Bravo Alpha 1.
Number 98 Delta Mike, contact Yakima Tower 133.25. Have a safe flight, next stop line.
Over the tower 133.25, Twin Cessna 98 Delta Mike, see ya.
In Pilot Club 686, Squawk VFR and mode Charlie runway 27 taxi via Alpha Bravo Alpha 1, cross runway 22 at Bravo.
So we should be squawking VFR. We're going to taxi runway 27 Alpha Bravo Alpha 1 cross 22 at Bravo, Pilot Club 686.
I think he's sending everybody to 27, so it's going to be Alpha 1 for us most likely.
Yakima Ground, good evening, Pilot Club 217, Diamond DA40 Slant Golf with information Alpha. Request taxi for VFR departure to the north.
Pilot Club 217, Squawk VFR and mode Charlie, runway 27 taxi via Alpha Bravo Alpha 1, cross runway 22 at Bravo.
VFR mode Charlie, taxi via Alpha Bravo Alpha 1, cross 22 at Bravo, Pilot Club 217.
Yakima Ground, Pilot Club 4208, holding short runway 27, ready for takeoff.
Pilot Club 4208, thanks very much for your patience. Monitor Tower 133.25, have a safe flight.
Monitor Tower on 133.25.
Yakima Ground, November 5097, Juliet to Cessna 310 at the Reno restaurant, ready to taxi VFR to the northwest with Bravo.
November 5097, Juliet, Squawk VFR and mode Charlie, runway 27 taxi via Bravo Alpha 1.
Bravo Alpha 1 to runway 27, we'll squawk mode C, Twin Cessna 97 Juliet.
Yakima Ground, Pilot Club 37, West Parking, Taxi Bravo.
Alright, Bravo Alpha 1. I'm on the brakes.
Pilot Club 37, could you repeat that cross for me?
Parking brakes released.
37, West Parking,
Clear right.
VFR, West
Clear
Bravo.
left.
Pilot Club 37,
Do a brake check.
squawk VFR Ammo Charlie, runway
Brakes are good.
27 taxi via Alpha, Bravo, Alpha 1, cross runway 22 at Bravo.
Taxi 27, Alpha, Bravo, Alpha 1, cross 22 at Alpha, Pilot Club 37.
Pilot Club 686, give way to the Cessna 310.
That's me.
MSFS giving way, Pilot Club 686.
November 5097 Juliet, monitor tower 133.25, have a safe flight, have a good day.
Monitor tower, have a good one, 97 Juliet.
Pilot Club,
Alright, 27, we're holding short, we're ready to go. Mixtures to go, that's it. Mixtures and lights. We'll go ahead and get those on now. Mixtures to go.
Tango Papa Charlie 4208, make straight out departure, runway 27, clear for takeoff, wind calm.
Wait,
Clear for takeoff, runway 27, so straight out departure, Pilot Club 4208.
is there an airplane over here? He's clear for somebody for takeoff 27, I'm at 27. What? Put an 8500 in our pre-select. And we'll bug in 270 runway heading. Here's a reference. Oh, shit. What am I doing? I'm on the right frequency, right? 3325. Let's close this little guy. We get our fan on too. He told me to monitor, so I don't want to call, but I think I'm going to call. Yakima Tower, Twin Cessna 50907 Juliet, holding short runway 27, ready to go.
Twin Cessna 50907 Juliet, Yakima Tower, wind calm, runway 27, clear for takeoff, make straight out departure.
We're going out to the... Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. Straight out departure, runway 27, 97 Juliet. God, I keep getting confused. I keep thinking we're taking off to the east. Alright, we're all clear. Clear left, clear right.
Yakima Tower, Pilot Club 686 behind the Twin Cessna, holding short Alpha 1, runway 27 ready for departure.
Tango Papa Charlie 686, Yakima Tower, you plan to also depart to the northwest?
Yep, VFR to the northwest, Pilot Club 686.
Alright, mixtures. Full rich. Heels to the floor. Here we go. Power set. Engines green. Airspeed's alive. Rotating at 90.
Pilot Club 666, runway
90.
27, line up and wait.
Smash on the brakes.
Yakima class down to airspace.
Blue line. And no runway. Gear up.
Twin Cessna 900 Delta Mike, you have departed my airspace to the west. Frequency change to advise approved. Good flight.
Frequency change is approved, Twin Cessna 98 Delta Mike, thank you for the great ATC. See ya.
Pilot Club 4208, you have also departed my airspace to the northwest and change your advisory. Proceed approved, have a good flight.
We're going to pull it back to power back to 25 and 25 for our climb. 25 inches of manifold, 2500 RPM.
When calm, make straight out departure.
We'll lower our nose a little bit. We'll climb at 120, 130 or so.
Yakima Tower, you ready to go?
Alright, after takeoff checklist, gears up.
Falcon 37, runway 27.
Airspeed.
1.27.
That's it. Climb checklist, power, mixtures, cowl flaps. Alright, I think I see, I want to say that's Rainier there, so we're going to head towards that peak, the highest one that we see up there in the horizon. That one looks pretty nice too. That might be it over there. Alright, let's climb it up to 85.
Pilot Club 37, wind calm, runway 27, clear for takeoff. Clear to 27, Pilot Club 37. Twin Cessna 5097, Juliet, you are departing my airspace to the west. Change your advisory, frequencies approved, good flight.
Center 7 Juliet, have a great day. I'm going to use my autopilot today.
Pilot Club 217, Yakima Tower, runway 27, line up and wait.
27, line up and wait, Pilot Club 217.
Alright, yeah, so that's Rainier straight ahead at our 12, and the one off at our 10 o'clock, that's Mount Adams. Which Rainier stands taller than Adams, but from this view it kind of looks like Adams is bigger than Rainier.
Falcon 217, one call, runway 27, clear for takeoff.
Alright, 27, clear for takeoff there. Are we going to be a straight out departure?
Pilot Club 217, affirmative, straight out departure approved.
Good takeoff, 27.
Pull our mixtures back some for best power. That terrain is rising quick, faster than we can climb.
You are departing my airspace to the west. Change your advisory.
Alright, let's go to 22.8.
I appreciate your services tonight. Pilot Club 2.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to get flight following anyways because nobody's above tower at Yakima right now. It's Yakima Tower, and then Seattle approach doesn't cover Yakima, so we wouldn't have been able to get flight following anyways. So we're heading towards this big red spot on the GPS right here. That's Rainier. Temps and pressures, everything's in the green. Both engines look happy. suction, fuel flow, everything's in the green. Ooh, sorry, that was loud. A lot of people flying this event today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Not too bad. I'll unmute these guys on Discord, so you're gonna hear some voices. Not behind you. The 310, baby. Oh, we can also tuck away our landing lights. We don't need those anymore. Reduce some drag. We'll retract these. Come on. Alright, we're level 8 at 8,500. We're getting some more power too. I wasn't paying attention. Let's do 23 inches, 2,300 RPM. Yeah, I'm gonna lean out using my EGT exhaust gas temp over here. Looks like it's already about set. There's peak. Right there. I like to run it 50 rich, right in the middle. Cruise checklist, power set, mixtures lean, cowl flaps, we'll keep them open. Props are synchronized. Fuel pumps off or low, we'll just keep them on low. And fuel selectors main tanks. We might have to go a little bit higher than this. I might climb it up to 9 or 95. My sister lives out here in Seattle. We might pass by where she lives. She lives a little bit north, a few miles northwest of Seattle, Tacoma. Squamish is the name of the town. It's free. After we check out Rainier, I think we're going to go do either a full stop and taxi back or a touch and go over here at Ranger Creek. Get some practice in with the 310. Alright, I'm going to take over and hand fly a little bit. That's pretty out that way. quiet in the chat today. Alright, Ranger Creek is just north of us now, about 10-15 miles this way. If we follow this little ridge canyon through here, that'll take us to Ranger Creek. You can see the light lines here in the GPS. We could follow this little ridge all the way up. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We'll go do a... We're gonna do a full stop at Ranger Creek. Alright, Ranger Creek, we've got 2,900 feet of runway. We've got a runway 15 and 33. Fuel elevation's 2,600. Oh my god. We're moving pretty quick. I forget we're not in a 172. I'm gonna pull the power back a little bit. Let's bring the mixtures in and the power back. Let's see, Miguel, 8 Delta mics right in front of us. Trying to see what he does. I think I'm gonna circle here and get down lower and then do a straight in for runway 33. Ask Miguel what he's doing. Miguel, are you stopping at Ranger Creek? I got you. Alright, I'm gonna circle and get down. Ranger Creek traffic, twin Cessna 5097 Juliet, Cessna 310 about 5 miles south of the field. At 8,000 orbiting, we're going to descend and make a straight in for runway 33, full stop, Ranger Creek. Alright, power's coming back. My gear warning horn. If you pull the throttles back to a certain percentage and you don't have the gear down, you hear that horn in 310. Descent checklist, fuel selectors are on the main tanks. Pumps are on. Power is required, cowl flaps are open, mixtures adjust, altimeters set. I've got the field in sight, it's right here where my cursor is. I think that's the runway right there. So we're going to land straight at runway 33. Alright, we need to get down, so I am going to pull the gear down now for some extra drag. I think gear speed in this thing's 145 or 140. Let's slow it down a few more knots, and gear's coming down. And we'll go flaps 15. S-turn it too. Try to get down, we're still super high. Ranger Creek traffic, Twin Cessna 50907 Juliet's on a 3-mile final, runway 33, full stop, Ranger Creek. Alright, gears down, 3 green. Props are coming all the way in. Mixtures, we're bringing in just a little bit, probably going to leave them right about there.
Ranger Creek traffic, Pilot Plus 686, about a 6-mile funnel, runway 33. Ranger Creek traffic, full stop.
Ranger Creek, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet's on a short final, runway 33, full stop, Ranger Creek. The rest of those flaps. 4 landing checklists, seat belts, props, flaps, gears down 3 green, mixtures, propellers, and approach speed. 4 landing checklist complete. Alright, we're looking for about 95 here on final. Oh god, with the snow I'm not going to be able to see the runway. Might just be a low pass, I can't. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go around on this one. What's that tree doing in the middle of the runway? Alright, we're going around. Full power, gears coming up. The flaps to 15. Ranger Creek, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet. It's going around runway 33. We're gonna depart the area out to the northwest. Ranger Creek. Flaps up. Yeah, I didn't like that. Can't see the runway, and there's a big ass tree in the middle, right on the center line, so forget it. Power's coming back to climb.
Traffic, also 686 on a short funnel land, full stop runway 33, Ranger Creek traffic.
Let's see if he gets on the ground. Alright, we'll continue towards SeaTac. We might have to go over all this stuff, or we might not be able to do the VFR transition route. We may just end up going up over the Bravo. Alright, we're gonna climb it. Continue climbing.
Traffic, United 7470 at 8,000, say touch and go.
Is there nobody on? Seattle Approach was on earlier, let's see. Yeah, Seattle's off too, so no ATC. We'll see what the clouds look like when we get closer to SeaTac. If there's no clouds, we'll do the VFR transition route. If not, we'll have to stay above the clouds. We could transition through the Bravo or just go over, or whatever we want to do with no ATC. No rules. Alright, we get back on autopilot here. Sorry. Line check power, mixtures, cowl flaps. Let's continue up to 10.5. It'd be a little bit harder to get up over these clouds. VFR cloud minimums is, I always think 3 152s, 3 statute miles visibility, 1,000 above, 500 below. Wait, 152. Now I forget it. Wait, it's... Okay, yeah, 1,000 above, 500 below, and 2,000 horizontal. So we want to be at least 1,000 feet above these cloud tops. So it looks like we're going up above the Bravo completely. All these Bravo shelves cap out at 10,000 feet. We're going to be at 10.5, so we're going to be 500 feet above the Class Bravo at Seattle. So we're going to fly directly over field and go out west.
Ranger Creek traffic on 74 Tango Sierra. Touch and go, 1 mile short final for runway 33. NGC. Ranger Creek traffic, pilot club 37172, 0 mile. Down, take that, touch and go.
Hopefully we'll be able to get down VFR. If not, we might have to pick up... Well, there's no controllers on. I was going to say pop up IFR. I guess we could vector ourselves into an approach if we have to. How are we doing over here? Everything's in the green. Temps, pressures, cylinder head temps. Let's bring our props back. Why are they still way up there? Oh, we're still climbing, aren't we? Okay, yeah, let's put them there then.
Ranger Creek Street traffic, number 75 Tango Sierra, completed touch and go on runway 33, departing to the northwest.
Alright, leveling off at 10.5.
Pilot Club 9285, I should be about 10 nautical miles to your left, so we should not bump into each other.
There's a hole right here. We can dive through that one.
Pilot Club 4208.
Alright, we're level. Let's bring our propellers back to 23. And we'll lean our mixture.
Nearby Seattle class
Cruise
Bravo
check,
airspace.
power, mixture, cowl flaps, propellers, pumps, fuel selectors. There's another hole off into our right here. We might be able to get under this.
Nearby Seattle class Bravo airspace.
Overcast at 300 at Seattle. Alright, I'm gonna try to get under this. We're clear, right? See if we can get under. No ATC, so we're gonna pretend like we're cleared into the Bravo. We're going into the Bravo.
Street traffic, Pilot Club 379, 3 miles south. Low approach, runway 33,
Nearby Seattle Class Bravo airspace.
Adam, what's going on, Adam? Oh, snap. Adam, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well, brother. Oh, man, I appreciate the sub. I know a couple of you guys subbed before I went on my hiatus. I'm gonna pay you guys back on those subs. I know there's a handful of you that subbed just before I left, and I feel terrible about that. But I'm back, man. How's it going, Adam? We are VFR right now over Seattle. We're trying to get underneath this layer so that we can fly the VFR transition route over Seattle, which usually requires an ATC clearance from tower or approach, but nobody's online today, so we're on our own. Okay, clear left. I'll pop through here. We got a lot of new toys, Adam, to play with. New airplanes and such. We've been flying the Vision Jet. We flew the Vision Jet, was it yesterday or the day before? It was the day before yesterday. And we flew, it wasn't the day before yesterday, I think it was on, I want to say it was Saturday. And the Honda Jet, those have been my two favorites lately. Stay away from these clouds.
Nearby Seattle Class.
Alright, we've got a little
Bravo
Class D
airspace.
here that we've got to watch out for, unless we just decide to transition on our own as well. clear left. Yay, we're underneath. Alright, let's head back to SeaTac. I think the airfield's right here. And we're just gonna fly over midfield at around 1500. Some traffic. We go south again just to stay out of this Class D. Class D at Renton. So we'll go south to the Class D, then we'll cut back out west and go over KC. So we'll just do something like this. And then take the VFR transition route. So this guy just landed south, Delta 3649. So we're gonna take the, we're gonna take the Seahawk transition, 1500 feet over the threshold of runway 16 center. What's the altimeter there at KC? 3026, set that. Both altimeters. Just gonna cut straight in from here, or clear right. Alright, I've got the field in sight.
Seattle Class Bravo airspace.
Still on 22.8.
Class Delta airspace.
Seattle Tacoma traffic. November 5097 Juliet to Cessna 310, 10 miles east of the field at 3000. Gonna transition the airspace from east to west at 2000. Crossing over runway 16 center. That was a weird call. Not happy with that one.
Nearby Seattle
Seahawk
Class
transition.
Bravo airspace.
Try to make a better call on my second one. We're 5 miles out. Seattle Tacoma traffic, November 50907 Juliet to Cessna 310, 5 miles east of the field at 2500. We're going to be doing the Seahawk transition at 1500 from east to west. SeaTac.
Nearby Seattle Class Bravo airspace. Nearby Seattle Tacoma International Airport Class Delta airspace.
So we want to be crossing right over the
Nearby
threshold of
Seattle
16
Class
center.
Bravo
Looks like it's right
airspace.
here. So this little taxiway, we're going to use that as a reference. Let's overfly that. Alright, we're going to do it at 2,000. I don't want to descend any lower than this. Seattle Tacoma traffic, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet. It's over midfield at 2,000, transitioning from east to west. SeaTac.
You traffic right there, 139-8, Delta. Beam the airport, 9,700 descending island.
Nearby Seattle Class Bravo airspace.
Alright, we'll just continue out west here towards the Olympics. We'll see if we can see anything. We'll see if it clears up a little bit over there, or if it gets worse. If we have low ceilings, then we'll just continue up to the north, up to Victoria. Seattle Tacoma traffic, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet is 5 miles west of the field, 2300 departing the area out to the west. Last call, Seattle Tacoma. It is the default scenery, yes, Adam. For Seattle, yes. Default scenery, and I have been using FSLTL, I think it's called, the traffic injector for airplanes on the ground. So you saw a bunch of airplanes on the ground over there at SeaTac. Those are all computer generated traffic, static airplanes that don't move.
Difference in traffic between Cessna 98 and Delta Mike, 15 miles to the south. 3000 will be entering a 45 left downwind. 7.
Seattle approach, Passenger 212 is entering wind flow fly through, heading south at 2500 feet. Seattle approach.
get some help here from the autopilot. We can land here at, let's see, Bremerton International, Papa Whiskey Tango. Maybe we'll do one landing there. Got somebody in the pattern. Might be fun, let's do that. Alright, clear left. Bremerton International. Bremerton. Oh, Bremerton National, not International.
Traffic to Cessna 98 Delta Mike, 1 2 miles to the south, 3000 in the inner range, 45 touchdown.
We got a runway 2 and 20, 6,000 feet of runway, winds are calm. I guess we'll overfly and join a left downwind for runway 2. What we'll do. Bremerton traffic, November 50907 Juliet to Cessna 310, about 7 miles east of the field. 2500, gonna overfly and join a left downwind for runway 2 for a full stop, Bremerton. Do this, come over midfield, we'll join the left downwind for runway 2.
Contact traffic, Resner 2159, 12 mile final, ILS 16 left. Contact traffic.
Fuel elevation at Bremerton, 444, so let's call it 500. We'll overfly at 2,000. Oh, we'll overfly at 1,500 pattern altitude. We'll just join straight in on the downwind. I'm not going to do the teardrop.
98 Delta Mike, 5 miles to the south, 3000 in the inner range, 145 touchdown, 27. Seattle traffic, November 74 Tango Sierra, we're going to do the now transition at 2,500 from east to west. 74 Tango Sierra, Seattle traffic.
Start slowing down. We come in too hot to the pattern. Alright, mixtures are going to come all the way up. Propellers are coming all the way up. Lights. I think this is the field right here. I have not flown in real life, Adam. Nope, negative. I'm actually due for my flight review in a couple of months here. I think coming up in April. Probably somewhere around that time I'll go up with an instructor for 1 or 2 flights and get my flight review done. Alright, 1,500. Bremerton traffic, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet's over midfield at 1,500. Gonna join a left downwind for runway 2, full stop, Bremerton.
Contact traffic, Resner 2159, 5 mile final, 161.
Alright, gear. Flaps 15. We're all clear.
Seattle traffic, around the 74 Tango Sierra, crossing the field and now in a transition west at 2,500. Down traffic.
Bremerton traffic, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet's on a left midfield downwind runway 2, full stop, Bremerton.
Down traffic. 5 miles south.
Okay, we're down in 3 green, everything's full forward. All of our lights are on, pumps are on. We're landing seat belts, props, flaps, gear, mixtures, propellers, and approach speed. We've got 1 notch of flaps to go. Clear. Bremerton traffic, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet, left base, runway 2, full stop, Bremerton. Bring in the rest of those flaps. Core landing checklist complete. Check that our final's clear. Bremerton traffic, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet's turning final, runway 2, full stop, Bremerton. Last gear check, we're down in green. Speed should be around 95 knots. A little flat, but not too bad.
Contact traffic, Horizon Air 2159, clear, runway 165.
Clear right, clear left. Bremerton traffic, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet's clear of runway 2, taxiing back to runway 2 on Alpha, Bremerton. Alright, flaps. Back up. Lean our mixtures for taxi. Reset our trim. After landing, pumps are on low, cowl flaps are open, wing flaps are up. Alright, I'm gonna pull off to the side here so we can plan out our next leg. Okay, I don't think we're gonna be able to go over to the mountains with these low ceilings. Let's do this. Let's take off. We'll do a left downwind departure. Let's go over the, I guess they call it the canal, Hood Canal. Let's follow the canal out this way. We'll go out this way and just kind of follow this. We'll take a look to our left and see what the clouds look like. If they look terrible, or if we can't get in close to the mountains, we'll just continue up. Around this prohibited airspace, we'll probably just continue up north this way. We'll do that, and we'll stop here at whatever this field is. Jefferson County, 0 Sierra 9. Winds are calm, 3,000 foot ceilings, 3025. We'll overfly and join a left downwind for runway 9. I probably won't go down this far south. We'll just hang a left turn out to the west and go out this straight. How are we on fuel? Fuel is looking good. Fuel selectors, cowl flaps, trims are set, flaps are set, lights, and pumps. Alright, we're ready. Bremerton traffic, Twin Cessna 5097 Juliet, taking off runway 2, left turn out to the west, Bremerton. We're all clear. Clear left.
Seattle traffic, Pilot Club 617 is transiting the eastern Seattle Flyway northbound at 2,600.
Alright, mixtures all the way up, props all the way up. Runway 2, heels to the floor, here we go. Power set, engines green, airspeed's alive. Rotate. Mash on the brakes. No runway, gear up. Climb power. After takeoff, gears up, airspeed, climb checklist, power, mixtures, cowl flaps. Super hard pause from the sim. I don't know what's happening. It happens every once in a while. At least it recovers. Alright, we're gonna level off at 3,500. Power 23 inches, 2,300 RPM. We're gonna keep the mixtures where they're at. Actually, it doesn't look that bad out here. Still don't want to get stuck though. Scud running through the mountains. I'm not going to go in too deep, but we can play around in here for a little bit. Or over that way. Let's go north. Keep moving toward our destination. Alright, what's that airport identifier that we're heading to? 0 Sierra 9? $22 miles. daring as I'm gonna get today. Is that ice on the water? Affirmative, Adam. I believe so. Frozen over. I don't know how accurate that is to the real world, real life weather. I know the snow is a little bit overdone in the sim, usually. I have no clue if there's snow on the ground in Seattle right now. I know it's cold.
Jefferson traffic, November 74 Tango Sierra, 10 miles southeast of the field at 2,500, looking to do touch and go, runway 27. Jefferson traffic.
Okay, that's Jefferson, that's where we're going now. Looks like a couple of guys are landing there at Jefferson, and they're landing 2-7, so we'll join a left downwind for 2-7 instead of overflying.
Jefferson County traffic, Pilot 13, miles southeast, inbound touch and go, runway 27, Jefferson County.
We'll make our first call at 10 miles, we're 11.5 out. Fuel elevation is basically sea level, so we use 1,000 feet for pattern altitude. Jefferson County traffic, Twin Cessna 50907 Juliet, it's 10 miles south, southwest of the field. 2800 descending to pattern altitude, we're going to join a left downwind for runway 27. Full stop, Jefferson County. Alright, descent check, fuel selectors, main tanks, pumps are on. Power, conflaps, mixtures, altimeters.
5 miles east of the field, we'll do straight in, touch and go, runway 27.
Local altimeter 3025 is set.
Traffic Twin Cessna 98 Delta Mike, taking on runway 27, will be remaining in pattern. Jefferson traffic.
I've got the field in sight. We can see the guy taking off there. I think it's Miguel. Runway runs this way. We're gonna join a left downwind 27.
Traffic
Land
27,
27.
98 Delta Mike.
He's gonna stay in the pattern.
Crosswind 27.
So we'll keep an eye on him.
Jefferson. Jefferson traffic, number 74 Tango Sierra, 3 mile final, runway 27. Touch and go.
That's likely this guy right here. Jefferson County traffic, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet is 5 miles southwest. Gonna join in on the left downwind for 27 on the 45. Jefferson County.
Jefferson traffic, this is 998 Delta Mike, turning left at downwind 27. We have traffic on the 45. Jefferson.
We have you aside as well.
Jefferson County traffic, Wakescock, Final 37, 5 miles southeast. Making right, close traffic, runway 27, check out.
Jefferson traffic, number 74 Tango Sierra, 2 mile final for runway 27, touch and go, departing the area to the north. Jefferson traffic.
Alright, props are coming in. Mixture's already in. Lights are all on. Pumps are on. Gear and flaps to go. We're in the white arc, let's go flaps 15.
Jefferson County traffic, West Skyhawk, Pilot Club 37, 3 miles to the southeast. Clearing left base, runway 27, number 2, Jefferson County.
Alright, where's he at? We gotta be on the lookout for him.
Delta Mike, left base 27.
Jefferson traffic, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet's on the left midfield downwind runway 27, Jefferson.
Jefferson traffic, Twin Cessna 998 Delta Mike, turning final 27. Jefferson.
Alright, I've got the other guy in sight. He's over here. We'll let him in.
Jefferson traffic, number 74 Tango Sierra, departing runway 27 and turning to the north. Jefferson traffic.
Alright, speed checks, gear down. So we got this other guy in sight.
Final 27, full stop. Jefferson.
Jefferson County traffic, Pilot Club 37, turning left base, runway 27, Jefferson County.
That's him right there. Extend out a little bit, we're going to be faster than him.
Jefferson County traffic, Pilot Club 37, base final, runway 27, touch and go, Jefferson County.
Nearby restricted airspace.
Jefferson County, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet's turning left base, runway 27, full stop, Jefferson.
Jefferson traffic, Twin Cessna 998 Delta Mike, clear of the active 27.
I might overshoot the final just a little bit, just to give this guy a little bit more space. Probably not necessary, but I don't want to go around. Just gonna overshoot and come back. Jefferson County traffic, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet's turning final runway 27, full stop, Jefferson. We've got the traffic on short final in sight as well. The rest of those flaps are coming in. Four landing checklist, seatbelts, harnesses, props, flaps, gears down in green.
Jefferson County traffic heads
Mixtures,
up,
propellers, and approach
short
speed.
Final at the approach runway 27, Jefferson County.
Four landing checklist complete. Looking for 95 knots. He's up and away. Runway's ours. Jefferson County, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet, short final, runway 27, full stop, Jefferson. Last gear check, we're down in green. Tree right in front of the runway. Can't be there in real life. Ooh. Big balloon and hard touchdown.
Jefferson County traffic, Pilot Club 37, right down, right across my departure to the north, runway 27, last call. Jefferson County.
Jefferson County, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet is clear of runway 27, taxiing back to 27 on the taxiway. Jefferson County. Flaps. Flaps up, mixtures getting leaned. Trim, reset. Lights will stay on. That's it. After landing, pumps are on low, cowl flaps are open, wing flaps are up. You didn't see anything? You didn't see the tree, Adam? Oh, you mean, oh, I get it. You didn't see my landing. Yeah, you didn't see that. That tree threw me off, man. I blame it on the tree. Looks like a Christmas tree, too. Alright, flaps are set 0, trims are set, pumps are on, lights are on, mixtures to go. Alright, next stop is going to be our final CYYJ Victoria. So we're going to head up there next. I guess we'll follow the original flight plan. We'll head up here towards Sierra 3-1 and then over to Victoria. We'll do a left turn out. See if ATC's on. Alright, nobody's on at Victoria. You know what? I'm not gonna go all the way to Victoria. We're gonna stay in the US. We'll go up, we're just gonna go to... I'm not sure what to do now. Alright, let's go to CYYJ. We're gonna go to S31 first though, but we're not gonna stop there. Lopez Island. Let's turn this brightness down a little bit. Alright, let's go. We're all clear, clear left. We're clear right down the runway. Jefferson County traffic, Twin Cessna 90, correction, Twin Cessna 5097 Juliet's taking off runway 27. Left turn out to the north. Jefferson. Alright, shorter runway here at Jefferson. I'm gonna stay on the brakes for a little bit. Mixture full rich, props are full forward. Here we go. Power set, engine's green. Airspeed's alive. 90, Rosie. Brakes and gear. Oh, it's supposed to be a right turn. I think I said left turn out to the north.
Okay, traffic, number 74 Tango Sierra, 4 miles south of the...
I've been doing that all day today. Confused in directions.
Okay, traffic.
Directional confusion. Alright, 25 and 25. And we're clear, right? Jefferson County traffic, Twin Cessna 5097 Juliet is turning right crosswind runway 27, leaving the area straight out to the north. Last call, Jefferson. I don't know why my controls keep jumping like that. Look. Let's see if it does it again. Watch the yoke in the game. Alright, now it's not going to do it, right? Like jumping on me and pulling back when I'm not pulling it. Not sure what's causing that. But you just did it there again. Every time you see the nose go up like that, that's not me. I can't replicate it. Acting weird. Alright, we'll keep it at 2500 for this one.
Okay, traffic, remember 74 Tango Sierra, 2 miles from final, straight in, 34, touch and go, departing to the left. Open traffic.
Alright, 21 miles to Lopez Island. Climb check, power mixtures, cowl flaps, cruise, power mixture, cowl flaps, propellers, auxiliary pumps, and fuel tank selectors. Getting a low fuel light on the left side. Still, what is that?
Nearby Moab.
10 gallons on each side, so that's good for about an hour flying. Daytime VFR, you want at least, well, legal minimums, I think you need at least 30 minutes of fuel extra. We'll be to CYYJ in less than a half hour. It's only going to be about 15 minutes, maybe. But we're alright.
Open traffic, 74 Thomas Air, turning right crossing, departing the area to the west. Open traffic.
Yeah, I would imagine that too, huh, Adam? It's so pretty out here. My sister lives out here. I need to come out here and visit her one day. I've yet to go out. Never been out here. This is my favorite twin engine. In real life or in the sim? I do love the 310 a lot, both in real life and in the sim. Is it my favorite? I don't know. In the sim, maybe. I think the sim's got two really nice twin engine props right now. The Cessna 310 and the Cessna 414, which I also have. We'll fly that one another day. That one's just is equally as nice as this one. Them for the rest of the flight.
Nearby Whidbey Island NAS Class Charlie airspace.
We're right on the edge of the Charlie, but we're not going to bust. I'm not going to bother turning. I'm just going to keep it going straight. Alright, now we're getting two fuel lights. Yeah, the 414's real nice too. To me, they almost fly like nearly identical. It's almost the same airplane except the 414's pressurized. You can go higher. But they feel the same. At least to me anyways. Got Lopez Island in sight. We're going to overfly that, and then we're going to head out to the northwest, CYYJ. Still showing marginal over there. 3,000 foot ceilings, just barely marginal. Winds are calm. Yeah, the weather's nice over there. Just 3,000 foot ceilings.
Traffic, possible 636 on short total map, full number, link 276, traffic.
Traffic Public Club 37, transiting to San Juan Island, northwest to 1,200 VFR, island traffic.
Landing runway 3 is not authority. Not authorized, I'm assuming they meant to put. So looks like runway 3 is closed at CYYJ.
Calgary traffic, November 74 Tango Sierra, 10 miles east of the field, move straight in, runway 27, full stop. Calgary traffic.
Calgary. Victoria? They're not the same, are they? Alright, he's going straight in 27, so I guess we'll do the same. Miles. You might, Adam. Keeping an eye on those fuel gauges right now. Showing about 9 gallons on each side. This thing does about 20 gallons an hour. And we're literally minutes from the field. We've already got it in sight.
Calgary traffic, November 7410 Sierra, 3 mile final, straight in, runway 27, full stop, Calgary traffic.
Bring over traffic, Pilot Club 37, over flying south into the field, westbound 1,500 VFR for error.
TMA, Vancouver International Class Charlie Airspace.
Class Charlie. What are they even talking about? Victoria traffic, Twin Cessna 5097 Juliet. It's about 8.5 miles southeast. It's going to make a straight in for runway 27, full stop, Victoria. Alright, taking over. Clear right.
Nearby CTLC. Victoria International Class Charlie Airspace.
Alright, mixture's all the way up. Prompts, we'll bring him in a little bit for now. And we'll slow it up.
Calgary traffic, November 74 Tango Sierra, clear the runway.
Top of the white arc, flaps 15. Alright, below 145 gear. One, two, three green. Victoria traffic, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet's on a 3 mile final, runway 27, full stop, Victoria. Okay, the rest of those flaps. Mixtures, props. Pumps are on, lights are on. Before landing checklist, seatbelts, shoulder harnesses, props, flaps, gears down to 3 green, mixtures, propellers,
Victoria traffic,
approach speed.
37, 12 miles to the east, inbound, full stop, Victoria.
Boat's getting pretty close to the shore. See what happens. Gonna run aground. Victoria traffic, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet's on short final runway 27, full stop, Victoria. Nice. He turned. Last gear check, we're down in green. I don't know if we have enough gas for a go around. We're gonna try to get her stopped quick because our parking is right here by the tower. I might even turn around and back taxi it, so we don't have to go around the whole airport. Speed looks good. I did that little bobbing thing again. I don't know what's up with that. Victoria traffic, Twin Cessna 907 Juliet's clear of runway 27 Victoria. Right, flaps coming up, fixtures, getting lean, lights. Pumps will keep on low until we shut down and reset our trim. After landing, pumps, cowl flaps, and flaps. Yeah, our parking's right over here, straight ahead. Clear left, clear right. Boom. Okay, parking brake. Lights. Avionics. Come on. Close and lock the cowl flaps and turn our fuel off. All of our switches, everything's off, 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 everything's cut off. Fan switch, turn off. Alright, we made it to Victoria. That wasn't too bad. We had to do a little bit of cloud dodging, but it wasn't that terrible. Usually I hate doing that kind of stuff, but it worked out today. We were able to get up above and underneath with no problem without running into too much trouble. We gotta figure out why this thing keeps bobbing up and down on me. Is it an airplane thing? If it's from the update, or if it's maybe one of my controls is acting up. But we made it. That's it for me for tonight. Tomorrow's Bush Wednesday with TPC. I do have something to do tomorrow evening, so I don't know if I'm going to make tomorrow's event. But definitely Thursday night we'll be flying for TPC, flying Thursday. So 7 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday for sure. And maybe small chance that we'll fly tomorrow for the Bush event if I can get all my things done in time. Don T, what's going on, Don? Good to see you, man. You missed it, Don. We just got done now. How's it going, Don? Don, I finally picked up the Honda Jet. After you telling me about it for so long, I slept on that thing for way too long, man. I love it. I love the Honda Jet. I picked up the Honda Jet and I picked up the Vision Jet. So you guys will be seeing a lot of those two airplanes on the channel. But I know Don's been recommending the Honda Jet for the longest time. Finally picked it up, and man, do I love it. I should have picked it up a long time ago. Alright, let's secure the airplane. Somebody coming into land now. Let's go watch him. Ooh, nice. I told you. Oh man, that thing is so sweet, Don. Awesome, I'll see you on Thursday, Don. Where are we flying on Thursday? I have no clue. Let's check it out. Fresno. TPC flying Thursday, Fresno. Let's see, is it just one airport that's featured? Or multiple? So FAT or MAE? We were actually supposed to fly into Fresno the other night in the Vision Jet coming from, where was the last place we landed? We flew from Reno to Sacramento, then we went from Sacramento to San Jose, and then the weather was bad, so we didn't continue to Fresno. So maybe we'll pick up where we left off last time. We'll depart from San Jose, and then we'll head into Fresno for the fly-in. Which will be a super short flight, so I'm not sure. Maybe... I'll think about it. We'll either do that or we'll pick some place from a little bit further. Or we can do multiple legs or something. I'll have to think about it. Not too sure. Alright, one more landing. We've got this guy coming in on final, and then I'm signing out. I hope everyone enjoyed that flight. If you're watching on YouTube, Smash that like button for me. And, yeah. What do we fly on Thursday? Vision Jet or Honda Jet? What do you guys think? I love both, so pick one. Okay, let's do the Vision Jet because that's brand new. Both are pretty new to me, but the Vision Jet I'm super stoked about. I only have maybe 2 or 3 flights in the Vision Jet. I want to fly it a little bit more. We'll be alternating though, the two. Probably every flying Thursday we'll probably alternate back and forth from the Honda Jet and Vision Jet. They're just too good. Go check out this boat. Is that your boat to transport you to your yacht? I wish. I think that was the last one for now. There's somebody else out there. I don't think he's a club member though. I'm not sure what he's doing. Alright y'all, have a great night. I will see you guys Thursday night, if not tomorrow. Have a great one. Don, thanks for dropping in. Adam, it's good to see you, man. Both you guys. Anybody else watching or lurking in the chat, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Microsoft Boat Simulator. Not bad. I don't mind exploring on the ground and stuff too. The sim is that cool that you can do things other than fly airplanes and still have a good time. See you, Adam. Good night, guys. See you next time.